Everybody, how are we all tonight? Hope everybody is doing good. As the course, the magnificent metal is with me.
Hello.
Just bringing up the chat now, and then of course I'm going to share this out. So anybody out there listening, if you can share it out too, it'd be very, very much appreciated.
I will as soon as I get on the page. I did not get a notification that you went live for some reason.
Okay, well, that's not good. Yeah, it says I'm online.
Yeah, it does. I just didn't get a notification.
Yeah. Of course, I'm putting this in the Discord.
I'll probably get it like a minute and a half or two late. YouTube being stupid.
And of course, it's giving the wrong thing. I put it in Discord and we got the wrong thumbnail. I hate this when you change it and it doesn't change the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So let's see. Copy and we'll put it one more other place. And then we will start on. And of course, it still didn't change. Oh, not much you can do after it's already sent, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so. No. So I got a nice big piece of paper here tonight. I'm going to be starting, since I don't have anybody lined up tonight, I'm going to be starting on a project. Hopefully I get this at least drawn in time. Sort of a Christmas card type thing or image digital thing. I'm going to have all my heroes from the first year, from Top View kneeling, and with baby Jesus in the manger. I might put Mary and Joseph from Top View at the front. I'm not sure yet. I sort of laid it out. If you can make heads or tails of this drawing here. Well, I thought it'd be a neat one to put up on my Webtoons account. If I can get it done. I probably should have started working on something like this way early. Well, leave it to me to.
Oh, hey, I finally got the notification 4 minutes later.
Well, it's better 4 minutes later than not at all, I guess. Right?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I gotta turn it so I can get my Twitch ones. I got most of my notifications off on my page, so I don't get bothered constantly by the on my thing. because I hate all the stupid notifications that are always popping up on the computer. It irritates the heck out of me. So I turn them all off as much as I can, anyways. So I did a lot of a page for my Snowdrift, page 3 today. Well, I started it off stream and did a bunch of it for high noon today. It's looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good.
I went back to working on maps.
Ah.
I haven't touched them all weekend since I had been working on video production the whole time.
Cool. Yeah, I did watch your what I learned during the lockdown. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, thank you. They have a whole series like that. It's usually video game stuff, but I'm trying to branch out more.
Yeah. Hey, that's always good, branching out.
And I'm to bring the series back, which, like I was telling you before we went live, I was scheduling some people to be on future episodes.
And of course, for those that haven't joined us, we had a good night last night for Bad Movie Night, which we're going through episodes, although they're not really that bad, but according to Metal, when the original content was really, really bad. And that is Ghost Stories, an anime. So anybody who wants to join the Discord and be there on Sunday nights for Bad Movie Night, and of course we got Good Movie Night on Saturday nights. For anybody who...
I actually think the show's really good, but due to multiple reasons, it's something that belongs more on Bad Movie Night than Good.
Yeah. And hello, Marsupial out there in Chatland.
That Chatlandia.
I have one question. How dare you? How dare I what? Or how dare Metal what? Whoever you're talking to. And about what?
If it's directed to me, I don't even know what it's about. It was probably...
I don't know what it was directed about either.
It doesn't take much to provoke me into doing whatever I want to do. He said, "You heard me. You know what you did."
Okay. You know what we did last summer? Sure. Actually, no, I don't. Didn't do much last summer. You know, with this lockdown stuff.
I probably don't know what I did. I do a lot of things. I lose track.
Sometimes I do a lot of things and I lose track. Sometimes I don't do a lot of things and I lose track. And who are you talking to? Me or Metal? Marsupial? Or both? Stay, ruler, stay. That ruler doesn't want to stay, so I'll put it somewhere where it will stay. Okay, I forgive you, I guess. Yes. Okay. I think Marsupial's gone loony. I don't think he's talking to either of us. I think he's talking to himself. He's beginning to sound like Scott.
I don't know, man. That's a bit far.
Well, as I said, beginning. If he doesn't catch it soon, he'll be an outright case of Scottism.
Scotty boy.
Marsupial says, "Oh no, not Scott."
Yeah. So we're probably going to go back to doing a couple video game themes after this next one, but I've decided for the next one I learned in, I'm going to be doing what we learned in the holidays, and it's just going to be centered around the holiday season, Christmas, and all the other stuff surrounding it.
Okay. Oh, let's see. He says, if I start talking about a conspiracy of people listening to me and reading my thoughts, just hit me.
I'll pass, because that means I have to travel all the way to where you are to hit you. And while that kind of sounds fun, I've got better things to do with my time.
Yeah, same here. Don't lie, you know you have nothing better to do.
I've got plenty better to do, like producing more episodes of what I learned in, and the Vomitorium.
Okay.
I mean, I guess realistically, we could do the Vomitorium in person if I went over there, but I still wouldn't be able to work on the other thing.
Yeah, but it would make a great episode. What I learned, not so much in, but when I went to smack Marsupial in person.
That was what Marsupial learned after I smacked him outside the head.
Yeah, there's another episode. What Marsupial learned after I smacked him upside the head. Marsupio said, "Why would I let you in when you were here today?"
Who said you were letting me in?
Who says it's him that lets you in? Could be his mom. She might not know the reason that he's there. He could just say, "Yes, I'm here to visit Marsupio."
Well, if I said that, she probably would let me in. Yeah. If I responded by his actual name, though.
Yeah.
Just pull up my phone and be like, "Hey, look, we're friends on Facebook. See?" Yeah, I'm gonna dox you to your mom. What you gonna do now, huh? I'd just be like, "Yes, I'm that strange man on the other side of the computer when you're bringing your son food." That's totally what you say to get yourself inside a house.
Gothic arches. What the F? I love them. You would have to have been here for the first 5 minutes of this conversation, or 10 minutes, whichever it's been. I'd say, can you actually dox somebody to their mom or their parents or whatever?
Yeah. You totally could.
Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, you can. Because, maybe they don't know about secrets that you...
What if they don't know about your online activity? The nom de plumes and pseudonyms that you use in your everyday life.
Hello, Connor Westlake. How are you? And hey, Sketchbook. Connor, I think that's one of my cousins. I am drawing something that's going to be going up on Webtoons. Sort of a Christmas card type thing. Christian Comics here. Or I am. Metal, who's with me, my friend. Is not, but that's beside the point. But anyways, I'm drawing the manger, and then I'm going to draw all my character, or a bunch of my characters, sort of bowing down and just saying thank you for coming. Good Christ. Okay. My cousin Melissa's son, right? Connor?
Your cousin's child?
Yeah.
That would be your first cousin once removed.
Okay.
I don't think we need to go back over the chart again.
Yeah. Now what's all this? Hey, John. So everybody, My family's in the chat. Let's behave.
Me? Misbehave? Ever? Rick, I'm appalled.
Well, I take it you are on because you got a comic my dad gave you for Christmas for my comic book universe. Rick is busy not showing the booklet. Don't worry, I can handle it. Well, this crowd can get a little risque.
Yeah. Sometimes raunchy. We try to keep it to a minimum over here for your channel's sake. Just don't follow us over anywhere else.
Oh, thank you very much, Connor. Yeah, well, make sure you let all your friends know too, you know. I am working on number 2 as well. Well, not got somebody else drawing it up, but here, let me quickly. I think I should have a page up. Grabbing that. Open. Comments. Yeah. Enough of that. Okay, so. This is page 2 of issue 2. I haven't got the dialogue in yet. I tried my hardest to show on that stream. You need to act like you're nervous, right? So hopefully sometime next year I'll be doing a campaign for that. In January I'm going to be doing a campaign for a coloring book. Cross Comics coloring book.
Yeah, Marsupial's like, did you say alas on that stream? Because that might be the issue. Yeah, I mean, I really like Mandy, but I assume her audience in general probably has the average vernacular comprehension that she does.
What's off one? I'm not drawing it myself. I'm not sure what he's drawing it in. But I'm coloring it in Clip Studio Paint. Okay, let's see. However, I'm going to be, at the same time, I'm going to be bringing out a second character 2 comic called Snowdrift, and that's page 3. This is me drawing here, doing traditional. I was drawing some of that on my morning or afternoon stream. There's my eraser. I like those drawings. I too like her. Cool. Well, that is definitely good. From what I hear, your grandpa used to be really good at art too. Might even still be. I haven't seen anything that he's done, and I don't think I've ever seen anything he did. But I know my mom told me he used to be a very good artist.
Oh, no, see, that's commendable right there. He says his greatest work is a 40-inch by 20-inch pointillism piece.
Ooh.
Which, that is a large surface area to cover entirely through pointillism. I mean, stippling is a difficult task.
I don't think I've seen any of his work either. But then again, I'm not sure how much he's worked on his art over the years. So, yeah, pointillism when you use just dots.
Yeah, pointillism is when the entire image is just made of dots, either black and white or color. You can do it with ink or paints. There are various different forms of pointillism, but it is all just single points that creates the illusion of an image like any other art does.
Yeah, I had a cousin. We had a cousin who did it. He did a loon. He did a few pieces. Unfortunately, he died a little while back now. His name was Steve. Well, I'm not sure whether the way you would say he would be cousin because he was my grandfather's brother's son or grandson.
Yeah, at that point, I think that's the second cousin range.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Charlie. Your mom's dad. He is my inspiration. Awesome.
Here we go. I'm going to have to drag the chart out, Rick. You're making me do it.
I have his... Oh, Steve. Yeah.
So it was your grandparents'
my grandfather's
sibling's child.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still a first cousin once removed.
Okay. Steve Piper, that is.
Oh, that's the same distance from you that your cousin in the chat is.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Sketchbook says, yeah, I did the mask earlier like that. Back in high school, 90s, 20 by 15 was cool when it was done. Pain to do it though, yeah. No, it was very nice and considerate. I quoted Mandy in a speech. Sorry, JD. JD, you didn't miss any sales? Your friend's voice is familiar. Well, I'm not sure whether you listened to any of his stuff. I highly doubt it. But his he goes by the Metal, but he's from Texas.
Well, I've also been all over the place. In very, very rare occurrences, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's randomly heard my voice somewhere. I'm in many circles.
You should, if you want, send me some of your stuff. Maybe one day you can come on if you want, or if your mom allows it. Show off some of your art. That's not a real place, Kansas. It's a myth made up in Fox. Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about for home invasion. Circle Thera. Gothic. Oh, sure. I have my own channel. Oh, cool. What is it? Well, is it Connor Westlake? Not in that sort of way. Okay. So 23 subscribers, 21 videos. Connor? I just got another subscriber. And for anybody that wants to, there is my cousin's YouTube channel if you want to go subscribe. I try and be a promoter. You know, I've got my own stuff, but I like to try and promote people when I can.
Okay, Rick, I've been spending the last few seconds doing this, so you can show it. I'm going to send it to you on Twitter.
Okay.
Because Marsupial was like, wait, what? Is that like supposed to be an aunt or a grandparent or something? What did he say exactly? He said, yeah, uncle or some sort, or a second cousin. It's like, no, it's the same distance. So I circled the paths. You can see that they are both the same distance from you.
Okay, you said you sent it on Twitter?
Yeah, I sent it to you directly.
Okay. Okay, so... Okay, no need to. Browsers.
Rick does have a Discord.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So,
But there you go, see?
Yeah. I have Twitter. I have it all, or maybe not all, but a lot. Marsupial says the chart's wrong. Okay, so. Hey, Willie! Can you link it in the chat? Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, but the charts, they're old, before people knew what DNA was, but you kind of had an understanding anyway. It basically comes down to how much shared genetics do you have with each other.
Edit in mode. Let's see. Never. No limit. Generate link. And let's put it in the chat.
He says there's no way both the blue and green circles are both first cousins once removed. That makes no sense.
Does this start telling you what cousins are okay to marry? I hope everyone is well. Yes, well, I'm well. I think everybody else is too. Well, as long as they're Canadian. Yeah. Yeah, four Canadians. 3 Canadians in the chat. Cool. 1 on the panel.
It'd be really cool if somebody could make, using like a computer program, a non-Euclidean design of the family tree, so that if you were to move somebody over, everything else would move around them, and you could see how like things stay in the same places in proportion to each other.
Oh, Velnud's here. Hey, Velnud, how are you? Long time no see. Canadians are out in force tonight. See, in Alabama, it's okay to marry pretty much any of those people. So yeah, Connor, I do since I think you're in school, I do a thing at noon Eastern Standard Time, which if you're in school you probably can't join. And then of course I'm here Monday through Friday every night at 10 Eastern. Doing something or other. How have you been doing, Velned? I am still puzzled as to how Rick gets a thumbs down on every stream. Because I've got some hater out there. Unfortunately, some haters are going to hate. Not much you can do about it. Did you say link? Sorry, I missed it. I got a call. Yeah, I did. Here, let me put it in again. Oh, that's your YouTube channel. Sorry. I don't know why. Invite people. Edit invite link. Never. No limit. Generate. Copy. Okay, that's what I probably forgot to do. I probably forgot to hit copy. Okay, there's the Discord link. Oh, my lunch starts at 11:40 and ends around 12:30. You can come in for 20 minutes or so. So yeah.
come in for 20 minutes just to leave a dab in the chat.
So if you don't mind me asking, Connor, what grade are you in?
Rick, don't be doxing people.
Hey, I'm not doxing
That's my
people.
job.
Hey, I'm not doxing. I'm asking. He's doxing himself if he answers.
We agreed that it's only okay to dox people to their mothers.
In person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like I can dox you to your mom. She kind of knows everything.
Yeah, she's usually doxing me to everybody else. Hey, Ricky Pipes from Hamilton. Oh yes, Connor, beware. I have lots of trolls in my chat. They're good, they're friendly, but just beware.
Lots of imposters.
Yes.
They're all looking kind of sus.
Usually they just tease me, so. But the odd time.
What's his opinion on end table erotica?
Bullet.
Hopefully, he doesn't have an opinion on end table erotica.
Bullet, this is my cousin. He's in high school.
Oh, are you saying that people in high school don't read erotica, Rick? Because
they're not supposed to.
School,
they're not supposed to.
I can tell you you're very wrong on that.
I said they're not supposed to, and if his mom knew that that question was being asked of him, he'd probably never be allowed back in this chat. IMFAO. I'm not sure what that means. I know it's one of those.
That's well, one of those words I don't want to say on your stream, but that's laugh my effing. Well, actually, two of them I don't want to say a off.
God says Connor probably knows more than us.
Actually, back in high school, I had a friend who would read dinosaur erotica during like the in-between periods of class out loud to other people.
Okay, Connor, maybe it's not good that you share this with your mother. I don't want to be accused of being a bad influence on my cousin.
Well, the worst part was, with the dinosaur erotica wasn't like two dinosaurs. It was always like the same woman and a dinosaur. And like, the same author wrote all these. Where do you keep getting this stuff?
Okay, what the... anybody know what YHYUH is?
Rick is ashamed of what his channel has become. It's his own fault. Well, for letting me on, for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, what were you saying about, Connor? Oh, that's what I meant. Okay. Oh, dinosaur erotica. Yeah.
All written by the same lady. I guess some people, they have dreams and they have to share it with the rest of the world.
I don't think that's a dream that needs to be shared.
Well, apparently someone on Amazon thought so.
Make for an interesting Christmas.
But you know what? It was all written kind of bad. You could tell that she was selling a lot because she found a niche audience. Nowhere near as good as Bullet's End Table Erotica. That's a masterpiece.
There was a woman who married a train station and had a mental intimate relation. Thomas the Tank.
I believe that.
Yeah, somehow, though, I think it would not be in the States. Because I don't think that would be legal there to marry a train station.
You'd be surprised. What is and isn't legal to marry varies from state to state. And that is how we run our republic, our union. There are federal laws, but every state has their own provisions on things like that. The only things that they can't do is that there are certain things that you can't outlaw now, such as gay marriage and stuff like that.
The sketchbook says, "Forget your cousin, metal is war. Forget your cousin, metal is warping my fragile mind."
That's my job.
Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on, I guess, who you ask, people here can do that too, Connor. Identify as a bicycle. And, unfortunately, in the States, too, I believe.
There was a bodybuilder, I think it was in Korea, South Korea, who married his anime waifu sex doll, and he made a lot of women mad. Because nobody cares when, some slob or something does that, but when you see somebody who's put a lot of work in and is attractive to it, it's like almost a jab directly at them.
Marsupio says, "Do you pay taxes if you're a bicycle?" Oh no. Yeah. Connor says, "That is amazing."
Says we need to start an underground for Comicsgate hentai art. Well, I think Dillard already started beating you to it. But if you're going to start an underground, leave it in the underground. That's where your market needs to stay.
Underground, we need to do that.
Now, see, as soon as you bring it out into the open, that's when everybody ruins it. Not warping the minds of kids. At least if in the underground you have plausible deniability. That's the important part.
Oh, hey, Elric, how you doing? Elric says, "I come into the chat and I hear Metal talking about anime waifu culture trolls getting married." Yep.
Well, Elric, you always have impeccable timing for those things.
Connor's laughing. Sketchbook says, "I feel the same way as those Korean women when a hot chicks ate gold diggers." Okay. Why would you want
Why would we want to deny it. CG hentai for all. Well, you understand that the word hentai literally means porn, right? And distributing porn to minors is a federal crime. Now, I wouldn't be, and I don't think anybody else would, but things happen, whether you want them to or not. You need plausible deniability.
Also, I posted my art in miscellaneous art. Okay, let's see whether we can get that up here. Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's good.
You can see that?
That's
yeah, you went in there and seen it.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord.
Let's see, can I...
Especially that big blue eye, I like that. Came out really well.
Can I... get this? How do I get this code in here? Window capture, right? There we go. So there, everybody. Hentai means...
Yeah, in a literal sense, it means pervert or perversion. In a use sense, it means porn. Yes.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Wait, they did. Why were there 13 million views not on cultural material? Okay, so...
Yeah, Pornhub had like a huge user content purge recently. It seems like they're going the route of YouTube and stuff, where they are doing more with corporations, especially due to copyright instances and stuff like that.
Hentai is like anime, but for me, says for the breed.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Uh-huh. So did you just subscribe tonight, Connor, or did you subscribe a couple days ago? Yeah, I know you saw. I know you subbed, which is good. I just wonder how long ago. Because you had said earlier about having subbed, so that's always definitely good. Oh, okay, a couple days ago. Cool. So I'm not sure, just because obviously not while we're live, but at some point I have lots of videos there. I did. I mean, no problem, Connor.
Okay, I'm alive.
Okay, so I think that's pretty good for the shield. I might do some corrections later. Oh.
I do not think we need waifu androids to make everyone happy. I think that is how Skynet would actually start. Everybody thinks it's going to be like these horrible Terminator. No, they're going to come in lovingly with anime waifu androids, make everyone fall in love with them, and then enslave humanity.
Probably my favorite. Connor's asking, what's your favorite anime, folks? Mine is, I just got into it thanks to Elric here and a few of the others, is My Hero Academia.
Yeah, Don't Date Robots. Futurama taught me that. They had a whole episode on it. My favorite anime of all time is probably Ranma 1/2. I love Ranma 1/2. I've seen all the way through it, like, I think I'm on my 8th or 9th circuit. I have to think. I want to say 9th. Most of them I showed other people, like, was me watching it with other people, but I've seen it like 5 times on my own. I'm in the middle of season 2. I need to finish again.
Connor says One Punch Man or SAO for him.
That's a Sword Art Online.
Okay. I did a picture of that Sword Art Online a while back. I think that's in the Discord too. Under the anime section. That picture.
One Punch Man is really good. Rick, we need you to watch One Punch Man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's got Western superhero themes, but it's way better than My Hero. I think you'll really like it.
And Ulrich said, "Oh, at least I get to hear say." Hey, Dillard.
What's going on?
Not much. Just chatting with everybody in the chat, and got a new subscriber a couple days ago. My cousin,
Nice.
who's in
Oh,
the
that's
chat.
the Connor guy?
Yeah.
Oh, well, very good. So what are you drawing?
I'm trying to draw up a Christmas thing, sort of card. I'm not sure whether I'd call it a card. I'm not sure what I'd call it. Basically, it's my version of the manger. I did some research, and normally we have those wooden. Most people have the wooden mangers, but I found out most likely would have been stone, or that's what a lot of theirs were back then. So creating.
Well, yeah, the supporting walls would have been some type of stone block.
Yeah. So I'm gonna create a bunch of my characters here. Hopefully, all my good guys that are gonna appear on the first year and a half. All nearly.
One of these from last year?
Pardon?
Don't you already have one of these from last year?
Well,
This stone manger conversation from last year.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying for whoever out there listening, I guess. But yeah, I have something like that from last year, but I'm gonna do hopefully add in a bunch more characters, and they're all gonna be kneeling instead of just standing.
But are they going to be? Is it going to be an aerial shot?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
That's really hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Oh, extremely hard to pull off.
Yeah, especially my time constraint.
What?
Especially, before Christmas.
Oh, yeah. You're trying to get it done before Christmas.
My Christmas card for last year, I drew, I think, like, in an hour on Christmas Eve.
That's terribly ineffective, Metal.
It is. It was like an e-card.
Elric says, "Hello, Dillard. Hey, Dillard, where can I buy a buckler hat? You cannot buy a buckler hat. You can only win a buckler hat."
And Elric said he would say Eureka 7 and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is his favorite. Sketchbook said One Punch Man is like Mel Brooks wrote anime. You can watch it in Kick anime Rick. I guess that's for One Punch Man. Eric says, yeah, My Hero is better than One Punch Man. Is almost.
I like how Connor said Jesus, but then corrected himself and capitalized Jesus.
Yeah, baby Jesus should be extremely ripped for a baby.
Then, of course, Connor says, One Punch Man is so controversial. You can win so many arguments and piss so many people off, laugh out loud. Work says, hello, and you read that. But One Punch Man isn't. Work says, One Punch Man isn't controversial. It's just preference. But in terms of power and stamina, wins most battles. Whatever. All battles.
But in terms of power, yeah, Saitama wins most battles.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to disagree with that.
It's called English, Rick.
It's called unbatted English, John.
Oh, well, you should move to England and get better at it. Elric says, well, then make me the winner. I want it, in all caps. Well, here's the thing, Elric. I ordered the hats from a couple of different spots. I also still have to go hit up Church because he does that. He like does the designs and stuff for printing, stuff like that. So he's gonna give me a couple of quotes too. When I figure out where I'm gonna be getting them from, I'll let you know. I may have to set up some sort of an online store though, because to get these things shipped to me, made, then shipped to me in low quantities, and then get them in turn shipped out again, it's gonna become prohibitively expensive.
Yeah, it's cheaper just if it's made on demand and shipped directly to them.
But I feel, Rick, tell me if I'm wrong on this. You probably think I'm wrong, but this is what I feel. I feel like if I'm buying something from somebody's, like let's say for instance, I want to buy a Canadian Shield hat.
Yeah.
In your presence, I don't want it. I want to buy something from you that gets shipped from you. You know, I don't want to buy something from Teespring that you've never touched. You know what I mean?
I get that, but I don't know. A lot of times, well, I'm not that famous, but
because I feel like I want to get a official. This is an official Rick Piper hat, right?
Yeah.
Not the official Teespring hat with Rick Piper's logo on it.
Yeah, but it's not official Teespring with Rick Piper. I would say it's official Rick Piper. It's just who I'm going through. It's like, say, you go to a concert, right? Or, a concert, right? And you get a shirt with the band's name on it or logo or whatever. Do you think any of those band members have actually touched those shirts?
Are you comparing yourself to a rock star, Rick?
No, I know I'm not that famous. I'm just using the comparison of, you're getting the same type of product. That's all I'm using. You could do it, a no band, nobody band. Well, maybe a nobody band. One of them might have touched it. But then again, maybe not.
Right,
it's hard to tell.
So anyway, Elric says, good, I will pay for one. I bought an all caps beanie for $20 plus 10 for shipping. I will pay for a buckler hat. Yeah, the thing is though, this hat itself cost me $27 to get made and shipped to me. So in order for me to ship this out, it's going to be like $35. And that's with me making a very small, tiny profit. So like, I would rather just find a place that does it exactly how I want it. Because this hat's cool and all, but I have two more coming right now. I have one coming from Printful. I have another one coming from Print Vista, and one other. I forget the other one. But when they come in, I'm going to take a look at them and see which one I like the most, and that's going to be essentially where I'm going to be getting my stuff from permanently. So if I can set up some sort of an online store through them, because two of those actually have the option to set up an online store through them, then I'll be able to put that up there, and you should be able to get it for a reasonable amount.
Oh.
Nothing so crazy.
Let me know
at least the same cost as the one that I got,
Let me know where for the hats. I wouldn't mind actually getting some Canadian Shield ones or cross comic ones.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's looking like Printful is going to be the best avenue to take.
Yeah.
Just because they do one-offs and they're, from what I can tell from the reviews and what I've been researching, the way that their embroidery comes out is way better.
Are they limited in color or anything, or do you know? Or?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Like, well, for instance, I know that Vistaprint is pretty cheap on color. They only have, like, I think 4 different types of, not 4, but like 3 different types of red. You know what I mean? They do. It's really difficult for them to do gradients. But that's just with embroidery in general. They usually have you do hard stops. Like if you have something that goes from green to red or whatever, it's going to go green, then to do a hard break and do the next set of whatever. But it's looking like Printful is actually by the best. So I'll see. But yeah, the hats aren't going to be available for just a little bit longer. But if you want the hat, you got to win the hat. Yeah. This one I'm wearing is mine. It already smells like cigarettes.
No, I'm not stealing John's idea. I thought about it quite some time ago when I opened my Teespring.
I thought about it like before Rick was even born.
You weren't even born then. I was born before you.
Rick, I'm 56 years old. What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by another one. Connor, are you talking to me or?
Oh no, we're talking about Saitama in the chat.
Okay.
Because I was talking about because people keep bringing up No Limits. Saitama's limitless, but when talking about like battles between characters in other what's it called universes and stuff, that's what you call the no limits fallacy. It's like just because you don't know a character's limit doesn't mean they are indefinitely powerful and could beat everybody.
Yeah.
And Saitama's not the only character who's designed not to have limits. There's actually hard power scaling in the world of One Punch Man. He's not a gag character that people ignore because they're like, oh, Saitama can just one punch anybody from any like story whatsoever. And even right now, as far as we can tell, Saitama's a planet buster or barely higher at best.
Yeah. Like, well, I don't know. Superman is like really probably would be.
Superman is way stronger than Saitama at the moment.
Yeah.
Isn't Saitama a homosexual?
No, I'm pretty sure he has, well, at least Fubuki has a thing for him, but I'm
sorry, what was that word?
Head in Fubuki.
What does that mean?
That's the name of a character.
I think he
has a
thing for her. Because I'm ahead in the webcomic. It's a lot farther than the manga. Which is also a lot farther than the anime.
Marsupio says, Saitama is the squirrel girl of anime.
Well, there you go. I don't know.
I mean, even as of right now, Goku is way stronger than Saitama, too.
And Goku is the Jimmy of Two Shoes of anime. Don't even says Connor. I'm not sure about
what does Jimmy Two Shoes mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Goku would gladly use a planet as collateral damage just for a fight.
Connor says.
But you look at Goku and Superman right now. They are strong enough that they could destroy entire universes. You know, like you're talking about guys that are practically gods at this point in the stories that they're in.
Is that true, Rick?
What?
They're practically gods.
Well, they got godlike power. I know. Everybody says for Superman.
Can they create life from nothing?
No. Let's see. Superman versus Santana, not a chance, says Connor. Naguko would gladly use the planet as collateral damage just for a fight. Don't at me, says Connor. I'm sure what you mean. Laugh out loud, please. Understand. I'm kidding. Yeah, sure. We do a lot
He's
of
telling me to
that.
look at him. I gotta go look up Jimmy Two Shoes. Let me see.
That's a character from a show. Says Bullet.
Some sort of a Canadian colloquialism.
Connor, are you serious? I don't think I've heard of him. Actually, it does sound vaguely.
It's a Canadian animated children's television series that aired on Disney XD, Teletoon in Canada. I don't know. So I gotta get. Not only do I gotta look it up, I gotta get familiar with his personality to understand the. I don't want to do that, Rick.
Connor, you gotta remember when you're. A lot of these people in this chat are Americans. They don't. They don't know about Canadian TV. Especially Dillard. He's down in LA.
To live and die in LA. It's the place to be.
No,
Hamilton,
definitely
Canada.
not stronger than Superman. Because you can scale Boros directly. Boros is somewhere between a Planet Buster to a Star Buster, depending on which source you're using. The one that makes him the strongest is probably the DVD insert for the One Punch Man English dub. If you're going based off of the supplementary information for the manga, he's closer to a Planet Buster. And that's the base skill of Saitama right now. He's definitely stronger than that, though, because he's stronger than he was when he fought Boros.
All those fools will get wrecked by Sailor Moon.
They would.
All right, Rick, I'm going to send you a picture of the hat embroidery on the front because it got kind of the bullet holes correct, and some of the ways that the lettering is broken up. It's pretty good. Let me know what you think.
Okay. It's better not be.
Sailor Moon is one of the strongest characters in anime.
Okay.
Hold on, I haven't sent it yet. I'm still taking the picture.
Oh, well, you're taking. I'll be back in a second. I want to show Connor something. There are a couple of things.
Yeah, I agree with Connor. Superman, doesn't matter how powerful he is, he's never going to actually kill anybody, so he's not going to win.
Yeah, the thing about Saitama is that he grows exponentially.
I don't know what exponentially means.
So it's a growth curve.
Is that like an
it's not like... Yeah, like an exponent, right? So it's like squaring and stuff. In the One Punch Man light novel, I think the second one is where it's from, there is a quote where it's said that he can one punch the him from yesterday every single day. So each day he is at least strong enough to have killed the him from yesterday in one hit.
So how does that make it exponential?
Well, because that means each day he's probably at least doubling. It creates a growth curve. But it's doubling from the last day, not from the original.
Superman is the Rick Piper of superheroes. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, Marsupio. But, yeah. So, yeah, I've got a statues of the Canadian Shield. I've got some minis. These are slowly being hand painted. Connor. This one was a prototype that I hand painted.
Okay, I sent you the image.
Okay. And of course, this is not painted at all.
Ain't got nobody, and nobody cares. Uh-oh, Rick, you gotta wash that shirt. It's all full of stains.
Yeah.
Or you gotta stop eating your Cheetos in bed while you're laying down.
Okay, where did you send it, John?
To your DMs, your Twitter DMs. Where I send everything all the time.
Did you hit this? Oh, there it is. Okay, show everybody.
Can you see the R in that one at the very end?
Yeah, just.
Yeah, I can see it.
Let me take another picture. Oh shit, I dropped my head and... Who's messaging me?
He said, Connor says, I remember seeing you draw. This isn't Seamus. This is my character, Snowdrift. And he says, I remember seeing you draw those in the one Veterans Legion on napkins. Yeah, the Canadian Shield, that's for sure. Wasn't this precise design, but yeah. Alric says, mine. Well, you gotta win Scribbattle to get this when he has it. I know it didn't happen tonight. Hopefully it'll happen next week. Hey, John?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing some deep thoughts on this. I'm not sure. I gotta come up with something else because I don't like
being dependent on
things last minute. So I might have to do something else, but we'll see.
Bullet says soul searching, Eagles thinking.
Sorry, I have to plug in my phone. It's too dead right now to take a picture with a flash.
No problemo. And Eagle says, Ulrich!
All right, there you go. Tell me what you think of that one.
Oh, John!
Did you send me the dog peanuts?
Just glad I didn't show that out on live TV or live.
Well, what do you think of it?
Disgusting.
It's impressive, no?
No,
No.
not in the
Rick,
least.
why is it at this point you don't just assume that he's going to be sending you a dog penis?
Well,
I mean, for the size of that dog, though, I mean, that's impressive. It's like half his length.
I was actually thinking it was when he was sending the buckler at the first time.
Yeah, you see, I got that misdirection going on.
Let's see. Connor says, who has a funny joke? Hi, 13 years. What's poppin'? Lots, apparently. But on the side note,
This has
Kirby-
been on the side note, Kirby wins. It wins against who?
Who's coming in now?
Because I can scale Kirby for you if you want.
Hello, Todd. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh my God, Todd Mulrooney.
Hey, what? How do I control my icon?
You
I don't
just
even know which.
you just see it up in the left top right corner.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah,
you.
there's also like this little thing where it says you can add your tile to the screen. You hover over it. Dude, Sailor Moon is OP as heck. Like, I'm hesitant to use the word outerversal on a character, but Sailor Moon might be outerversal.
I was just listening to a video where they said, is it Berserk? That sold 8 million copies or something like that?
Oh yeah, dude, Berserk is super popular.
That's a lot of copies, though. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, it's one of the most popular franchises.
That's 90s or beyond 90s DC Marvel.
Second only to Buckler.
In terms of quality, yes.
So what are you guys up to?
Okay, Connor says, well, I'm drawing.
I'm trying to convince Rick that the perspective on this stone manger is not going to work.
Yeah, I know I gotta change that. Connor says, what are you guys calling via Google Meet?
Hey, you should get Connor on here, so he can give me some embarrassing family secrets about Rick Piper.
Well, the great thing is, I don't think he knows too much.
You should get Connor's mom on there.
She doesn't know too much either.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody would know anything embarrassing, it'd be your mom, who's like in the other room.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Alex says, and on a more consistent basis on releasing chapters than Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter. Connor says,
You don't pronounce the X.
Connor says, my mom agrees with you all. Sailor Moon weebs. How about the Rick verse? How many overpowered characters are there? Or should I say, how many aren't there? Would be on a shorter list. Most of the characters aren't overpowered.
Isn't it like just the shield?
All right, Connor, give me your DM me. I'll drop you the link.
Are you on Twitter, Connor?
In Discord, you can always just send a link via that way, right? Yeah, his user's right there in your your Discord. You saw him earlier.
Hamilton Book Products. I'm following this link that Eagle's dropping down here. Oh, god damn it! It's more shadow stuff.
Okay, we're Discord right there.
John, did you finish that trailer mini house?
No, not yet. I ran out of money. Why, are you looking for a place to live or what?
No, not yet.
I can sell it to you at a minimal markup.
I just sent you a friend's request for
Well, you didn't tell me you'd have to be your friend. I want to delete this image because I don't want to look at it. There's a whole bunch of people in this chat and everybody's dead silent. What's going on?
Well, I'm waiting for Connor to get back to me on
So, Todd, what is your beef with Timothy Olsen?
I don't have one. I don't know. He sent me a nasty IM that didn't. There wasn't. By the time he sent it, I don't even know when I would respond it anyway. But he had blocked me, and then come to find out, I eventually get over to Twitter, and I'm thrown out of all these groups because he blocked me on Twitter. But I don't know what his conversation was with somebody or what he's got against me. He just said some mean stuff to me, and then that was that.
Oh, man.
I don't know the genesis of it at all. And my only contact with Tim has been advice, and that didn't go well. He doesn't really take advice well.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, that's weird too, because he's asked me for advice, at least on the writing side of things, and he's taken that pretty well.
See, what happened with him is on Facebook he has like a different name, and he sent
I know what it is.
Yeah, and he sent me a like campaign thing and said, "Hey, will you help our campaign?" And I didn't know Max Lee from nobody, so I went and looked at the campaign. I said, "Well, the person who's drawing this art isn't ready," and that set him off. So,
hello.
Hey, Connor.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So, well, I was gonna say, how are you?
so yeah, so I just basically said the art's not ready. You should, pull it back, and then I realized, there's just something about this that was familiar, and I realized it was Melvin. And I'm like, this has been tried. They tried to fund this a few times already. Why wouldn't you pull your artist back and say, look, let's rework some of this or something? I don't know. And it just didn't.
Oh, who cares about Melvin? I want to talk to South Lagoon.
That would be me.
I want to know everything you know about Rick Piper.
Okay, let me start from the beginning. All right. So, Rick Piper is my cousin.
I wanted to know.
One time we met at the Legion, and he drew on a napkin. That's everything.
Legion? Is that like an American Legion, but in Canada?
No. It's like a vet, like where veterans go. We had like a birthday party for one of our aunts.
Oh, that's exactly what an American Legion is.
Yeah. So it's not the Legion of Doom.
No, it's not.
Was it
Now, when you saw Rick at this family gathering, a very important family gathering, how was he dressed?
Okay. Pardon?
What was he wearing? How was he dressed?
I want to say sweatpants and a shirt, but I don't know.
I knew it.
Yeah, it was either that or jeans, t-shirt.
I think it was the sweatpants. That seems more.
It's either sweatpants
That
or
seems
it's
more
basketball
Rick.
shorts. One of the two.
No, I remember being there. I remember also trying to draw, but not drawing very well. And then we left.
Was that Aunt Lee or maybe Aunt Diane?
Oh, I couldn't tell you, man. I have no idea. I just knew I was there for food.
Yeah, when the Pipers get together, there's usually a lot of food.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Honestly, I thought there were presents there for me.
How old were you
10
then?
though, so
Oh, you were
I was
10.
like 10.
Wait, how long ago was this?
Oh, it was a while. I'm 17 now, so
So it was like 15 years ago. If my math serves.
Almost.
I'm an artist. I'm not a mathematician, all right?
Reduce that by just over half of you got it, John.
Yeah.
But you always round down, right? That's a rule.
No, you round down when it's below 5, you round up when it's
So which of these
5 or
fucking
above.
numbers are in parentheses?
Hey, John. I know he's probably heard it, but that word, but
So, see, we're confusing John because when we play Final Fantasy, the rule is to always round down no matter what.
Oh. Well, my question is, how much does Rick know about me? Let's see if he can expose me on his YouTube.
I'd wager he knows nothing about you. He doesn't even know about his own characters.
I know that you're my Uncle Charlie's daughter's son.
Yes.
Wait, that's not a cousin. That's like a once removed cousin.
Yes,
what you
it
said.
is. It's a first cousin once removed.
You guys both sound the same. Who are you?
There's
We are Legion.
oh, the one that comes up with the red there is John Dillard, and the one that comes up.
I know they sound literally okay, not literally, but they sound very similar. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell who was who when you were talking.
That's funny because Dillard had brought this up recently in a conversation between me and him too.
And the one that comes up with the big screen like this is
that's you.
the metal.
Yeah,
Wait,
you can
what?
actually see what I'm talking because I have a audio visualizer on my screen.
Oh yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I thought he meant like the drawing because I do know that that's you, Rick.
Yes, the drawing is me. The guy that with the yellow icon with the person in it is Todd. Ignition. Get tuned in.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my drawing. Share.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Now I need a pose here that's almost identical of the statue of Perseus beheading Medusa. But he needs to look a lot cooler. By his hair, but his whole body instead of just the head.
Again, what software are you using
What?
Clip Studio
to
Paint.
draw?
There you go.
Oh, it's the same
Yeah,
thing.
it actually
okay.
says so at the top of the screen too.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see that.
And also he is using something that he can draw directly on the screen.
Yeah, one of those like black pad things with like the sensor pens and stuff.
Yeah.
Or is it like a screen?
Yeah, his is
No, it's an actual screen that I
Yeah.
draw on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's not like this, where this is mine, where I draw or color.
Yeah.
His is actually like, drawing on a TV screen.
The way I do it, it's much more difficult to get a good picture. The way Rick does it, he should be blowing me out of the water.
Not. John is a
Yeah,
cloudy.
I find it more
if,
difficult.
Dillard was drawing on like an iPad directly or something, except the screen is a lot better at sensitivity and stuff like that.
Yeah.
John, did you know that if you let
What's up, Todd?
the Clip Studio do the latest update, it has a built-in Bandicam?
What is that? What's a Bandicam?
Oh, like a
Bandicam? Oh,
capture video, so you could make time lapses and stuff.
time lapses and stuff?
Oh, I already
that's
have that
cool.
on my Windows. It's like Windows G, like this, and then it's like the Xbox recorder thing, and then I could just like hit record and stuff, and it'll start recording.
Oh, nice.
I don't like
So you
doing. I like
guys
recording on my
said-
OBS because on the OBS I can actually zoom in on there, and I don't have to like crop everything out.
Oh,
when I make
OBS
the video.
OBS slaps. Do you
should
guys
try, you should try this though. This is built in, and I think you can set it to your navigator, so people don't see all your tools and all that stuff.
Oh, I'll try that then.
I heard you guys say you play Final Fantasy. You play anything else?
Well, right now we're doing like a tabletop on usually Saturday afternoons at 3 our time.
Okay.
And there's like 5 or 6 of us that are play it. We go through dungeons and whatever. And
Oh, that sounds fun.
metal here is the
It
game
sounds
master.
fun in theory.
Yeah, I'm the game master.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm actually working on a map for it right now.
Really? Okay.
On my other channel, Pied Piper of Hamilton, I just, I haven't put it all up, but I've been playing Final Fantasy #1. I'm going to go through all the Final Fantasies.
Sorry, did you say Pied Piper?
Yeah, of Hamilton.
Is that like a church?
No,
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
the Pied
Your
Piper
last
is
name's
a
not
folk
also
tale.
Piper?
no, because
Your last
Pardon?
name isn't also Piper?
no, he's not.
No.
Because his mom.
Is
My Uncle
your
Charlie-
on your mom's side or what?
No,
My grandfather's last name is Piper. My mother's maiden name is Piper. My father's last name is Westlake. and so that is the name I take.
Oh, you're from the woman side of the family.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Woo Man.
Yeah. Yes. Like I said, my Uncle Charlie's daughter's son.
I don't need your explanation, Rick.
I'm
talking to Wesley.
I like that. Okay. Funny enough, the reason my name is South Lagoon is because everyone used to make fun of me and used to call me East Pond until I was like, hey, you know what? I've heard that one before. It's not funny anymore. And some kid was like, yeah, whatever you say. And then he like thought for a second. He's like, South Lagoon. I was like, you know what? I like that. And then I just held on to it.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah.
What if I just have a profile?
Yeah, you did a good thing. You took it as a badge of honor, and it's hard to tease you once you take it as a badge of honor.
Yeah. And then they started calling me that like in a good way, so it's not like a nickname, more like rather than a tease.
Yeah, you flip the script.
I got another question for you.
Okay.
What is Rick's deal?
Sorry? What is his deal?
Yeah.
What do you
mean?
mean?
What context?
And like, why is he such a bad person and he's like a staunch Christian?
What explains staunch Christian? That totally depends on your morals.
I guess the morals that are laid out in the Holy Bible?
Well, I couldn't tell you that because I don't actually know his view on it, so that's more of a question you'd have to ask him. I don't know if we're from the same denomination. I don't know if he views things in the Bible differently or if he interprets them differently. All I know is we believe in the same God. And we accept Jesus Christ as our Savior. So,
This
that's
is
all
true.
I can tell you.
We got another Piper apologist on our hands.
Hey, what? What do you mean?
Don't worry, it's a good thing. Although they might.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well, obviously, I'm a Christian, obviously, too. But a lot of that comes up on this channel, and it gets a lot of times some discussion on Bible and all that. So,
Okay.
well, maybe not a lot, but sometimes. And, of course, I have a verse of the day, Monday through Saturday.
Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't seen them all. I watched your most recent one, but
Yeah,
that was the Malachi 3 verse 1.
yeah.
How far away from each other do you guys live?
Oh, he's pretty far. I'm not going to tell you exactly where he is, but he's 3 hours. He's pretty far.
Oh, yeah, you guys...
It is a pretty big province.
You guys moved up...
Yeah.
You guys moved up north, didn't you?
No?
Aren't you already
What?
north? Like, is
You might be
north is
saying...
north. Like, how further can you go?
As
North.
far as Canada's concerned,
I'll tell
Rick
ya.
is actually
You can
pretty
go-
south.
You can go pretty far north, my guy.
You from where? I think you got me confused where my dad's living. I live in Hamilton too.
Okay, that is actually quite awkward then. No, yeah, we are not very far. Okay, now I'm a little more comfortable because I didn't want to reveal where you live. I already revealed where I live because you said Pied Piper of Hamilton, so...
See, Rick gives out his address to people so they can send him drawings.
Yeah, I'm not going to give out my home address, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with being...
Yeah, Rick has taken us on like Google Map tours of towns and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, although I've never given away my exact address. Well,
So are
actually,
you downtown or uptown?
I am downtown.
Okay, so yeah, we're a little further then. 20 minutes maybe to get to downtown from
You're
here.
gonna give Todd PTSD saying downtown like that.
Oh, that was a nervous laugh. I'm sorry.
No,
Well, no.
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. So it's kind of like, don't want to talk about this. So,
that was actually a pretty good joke on Dillard's behalf.
Dillard said, Sketchbook says Dillard's stalking Rick and his family. Yeah. Don't worry, nobody here will dox you. None of us believe in doxing or anything like that.
Except directly to your mom.
wait, what is that?
No, that's
I'm sorry, I don't.
It was a joke from earlier with marsupial.
That word sounds familiar. I feel like I should know what that means.
Well, first of all, it's an animal, but there was, if you noticed in the chat, there was a person named Marsupial. Gamer?
Oh, so like...
No, I think he means doxing.
Doesn't marsupial mean like an animal that travels in pods or something?
No, marsupial has the pouch.
An animal that carries its young.
In a pouch?
It carries...
Like a kangaroo!
Like a kangaroo or a wallaby.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Learn something new every day.
Is it though?
So I guess Marsupial Gamer carries his games in a pocket.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
That looks short.
I suppose I could grab my sketchbook and just look through stuff that I've done.
Please.
Well, that's a fan. I'm going to have to turn that off. People are asleep.
Let's see. Sketchbook says Rick always doxes people. An animal carries its young in natural pouch. Marsupial says we are the pouched. Sketchbook says, oh no, Rick is going to start the dad jokes even though he isn't a dad. And Marsupial says, I still want to know what hentai Rick drew on that napkin. None. I'm not sure who I was drawing on that napkin that day. Canadian Shield or whatever. He probably remembers me drawing. Maybe not a particular character. Well, it could have been the Canadian Shield too. So. Ricky Pipes from Hamilton says a pouched mammal.
Yes. Okay, so I got my two sketchbooks. Shall I turn on my camera?
Yeah, if you want.
Face reveal?
Well, you can just point your camera at your sketchbook.
Rick, you get all the exclusives on your channel.
Okay. This is actually a good spot to start. Alright.
Okay, and if you go down to
Camera
the thing
on.
which says presenting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that's if you... Well, you
No, it's his webcam, so he doesn't present it. You just have to pin him.
Yeah.
Okay, so last year we had to pick an image to draw, and what we would do is recreate the image in different mediums or different forms. So I picked a guy diving and like playing volleyball on a beach. It doesn't look like a beach because I'm trash, but this was the first drawing, which was just in black and white. This is the second drawing in color. And then I had to change it up, so make it look a little different, which I kind of did, but also kind of messed it up. But I put him on a court, different outfit, different hairstyle. And then I did him...
hello, Tim, in the audience.
Again.
Cool. Really
So these
good.
are... There's a lot of Canadian themes going. When you're from Canada, do you feel like you need to put maple leaves on everything?
I guess. I just saw it from a magazine and just copied it. This one's one of my favorites, actually. I put a lot of time into, like, specifying certain areas to make it accurate with x-rays, and this was all freehand, too. Like, I just...
This is great. Rick, how come you don't have this guy doing your book?
Oh, I skipped the page.
I just found out he was an artist.
Look at this.
Look
Look at these pumpkins. Look at the shading on the pumpkins.
Yeah, this is
yeah, then
He's not
This
even
one-
like doing the orange and then a darker orange and a lighter orange. He's actually doing different colors in the orange to give it like depth.
This one is probably the least proud. I did this one in commemoration for a kid. I'm least proud because of detail, but I'm most proud because of meaning. There was a kid downtown Hamilton who was stabbed to death for no reason by like three 18-year-olds because they were bullying him and he threatened to tell a teacher and they stabbed him to death. So I drew this that week and it had meaning, but you know. And it was Halloween, so I drew Spider-Man dropping stuff. Then it was Veterans Day,
That's clever.
also known as Remembrance Day.
Yeah, depending
He's
where
in a
you are.
trench. It's hard to see. But
You don't believe what, Sketchbook?
when this was in a weight area, I hate drawing like equipment because this. Look at that, man. Garbage. But I'm proud of the detail on his sweater. I really like that. And I had him falling down the stairs because I had nothing else at this time. It still makes me
Wait a minute,
chuckle.
what? Can you turn that sideways?
What do you mean, like this?
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. And then this one, I spent a lot of time trying to put detail in. This is based off of my actual kitchen at home. I did add different things, like these drawers right here aren't actually in the kitchen, but still. Not like you know. Okay, this is the final review. So I did, I did pointillism for my last one. Big surprise. This one, I did not sleep the night I had to finish it. Are you ready?
Oh, that's not surprising either. Pointillism takes a long time. Oh, I see the classic reference.
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. That's great.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on it. For every drawing, we had to write a report, like, beside it. If you want to, not to brag, but 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And
So-
deservedly so. That's a good picture.
Hello,
this
Donkey
is-
Box.
One of my most proud ones. Oh yeah, then I just did this on my own free time. I was going to finish it, but then I just got discouraged because it wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. I look back on it and I'm like, dang it. Yeah.
So,
I was gonna do
what
it-
is the difference between pointillism and stippling?
Not really much of a difference. I think it's just
Stippling
terminology.
is a technique, and
think
pointillism
s-
is like a genre or style. You need to
I think-
stipple to do pointillism.
Yeah, I think though stippling's in black and white.
Yeah, it's usually used for tones, shading, and stuff like that. Tighter groupings to make shades and everything.
Yeah. I'm just peeking past these just to make sure there's actually stuff. I don't think there is much more. I did try and do poses for a while. I saw on a video on YouTube you draw like the stick figure thing, and then you like turn it into a little. Like yeah, this is not. I'm not proud of this because I did this like literally 20 minutes. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah,
No, I wouldn't say
proud of that
brutal,
either.
Sketchbook. Sketchbook, I sent you a link to, you know what the thing is, a DM on Twitter.
You know what? What?
And there was a day I was listening to the song Zombie by the Cranberries, and I just realized that the song was like about like, or I looked it up, or someone told me it was about it's about the Boston bombing or something like that. And so I just got inspired by like war and stuff, and I was gonna draw like a giant like ocean here, and then like I don't know what else I'd draw, but I got inspired like helicopters, and then I just stopped right after. This is one of I like this figure. This is one of the ones I like. I spent more time on it than that other one I showed you.
These are figure studies for what now?
Nothing. I just drew it. I wanted to post, so.
Todd, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there is some untapped, unrealized way of breaking down the body that's more simple than what's already out there?
No. Not that I think you got a couple methods like the Loomis and stuff like that, but I think they simplify them and they're very similar.
And I'm not ignoring you guys in the chat. This, Timothy, if you didn't know, this is my cousin that we have on here. Connor. And
Hello.
so he's a special guest today. Well, in the last 10 minutes or so. Although he's welcome to come on anytime he wants.
He should come on live with you in the same room.
That would be kind of fun, actually.
Oh.
See, I'm flipping through a bunch of things we're doing for printmaking. We did a lot of studies on people who did printmaking, methods of printmaking, and different like ideas or ways people have perfected it. Like it says here, mezzotint, lithograph, silkscreen. Then we had to like draw a picture to like the way we were doing it was etching. I'm pretty sure. No, it wasn't etching because you have to use like acid for that. It was what was it? Lino cuts. Yeah. So you basically get like a piece of silicon, and you take special tools to carve out an image and get to pick either an animal or a world issue. So like abortion, and I don't want to like start anything controversial, but like, yeah, that's what we were trying to express. So I picked owls, and I drew these.
Elric in the chat says, Connor, question. Do you like Coca-Cola the best or in the world or Pepsi?
Oh my, that is really hard. Oh, I forgot about this. These are more figures. Yeah, I like Coke.
Oh, you just made a friend for life. You like Anna. You like Anna. You like anime, and you like Coca-Cola the best. Elric's now your friend for life.
Nice.
Timothy said, Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. Or MacLeod.
Funny enough, on my dad's side, I do have Scottish descent. Royal Scottish descent. Anyway, yeah, I thought I had a picture in here of my
saying hi to everybody.
That's my mom.
Oh, hello.
She likes to come in and just talk before she's told that, nobody's talking. Although she's watching it out on the TV. Okay. But there's a delay on that, so she could be...
She could be seconds late to the opening.
So there's only a couple things I want to show off in this one. Firstly, we had to do a bunch of eye studies in grade 10. This one over here is from grade 11. This is grade 10. So we had to do it different mediums. This is my favorite one.
Why is it your favorite one? The bottom one seems to be more dynamic.
This is the favorite one. The bottom was my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it feels like an eye. This one, not really. I don't know why, but she wanted us to do it on like colored paper, I guess to show contrast, but it didn't really work out for me.
Yeah, teachers are stupid.
This page, I am warning you, is really bad. Like,
well, it's really bad.
I don't even know.
Oh,
I was having a really bad day.
Damn it! Why are you making me look at that?
I was having a really bad day. But then we had to do this thing where you like 1/3 and 2/3 and like visual flow. That's what it was. So like trying to connect colors. So red here, red here, red here, blue up here, blue up here, blue up here. So your eye basically goes like this, which is visual flow. These are custom papers that I made using a special technique with ink and like water and plastic saran wrap. You just like put it on there when the paper's wet, and then you let it dry, and then you pull it off, and it has all these cool designs.
Oh look, Timothy Olson's in the chat. Timothy, what's your beef with Mulrooney?
They sort of did that out already.
Yeah, luckily you're talking to a bunch of people who make comics, so understanding visual flow should be one of the necessities.
Yeah.
Anybody
that's my favorite anime I have ever drawn.
Anybody in the chat, if you want to subscribe to his YouTube channel, there is the link in the chat. I just put it there.
You are way too kind.
I forget it when I get my computer.
So then we had to use lines to like create basically pivot points for fingers to get more accurate drawings. Also got them, but I'm not proud of this thumb. Yeah, our teacher was really interesting on her methods of how we could get more accurate drawings, but it worked. Like I don't know. This was just showing like light and dark values in there. I don't really know how to say this. Like shadows and stuff and how they relate. And how you can make things look more dynamic with lighting effects.
Shadow and highlights. Or shades and highlights.
Yes. Then we had to do... I don't even remember what this was, but I basically was trying to draw eyes that I could incorporate into a face that was like... This was like a cyber and like more detailed eye into like a bunch of these things. Some explosion image or something, but it never got done. And then I had to draw the person sitting next to me, or actually in front of me, as like basic shapes. Yeah, not really much left.
Well, that's okay. Rick only has 1 minute left on his show.
Oh, okay, well then, lastly, I did this during quarantine because I was bored.
Well, that is cool.
Like the very beginning of quarantine. I got inspired by like a wallpaper I saw. Oh, and I was going to finish this. I spent so much time detailing the grass, but I was like, what do I do for the water? And what do I do for the mountains? And just never finished it.
You should watch Bob Ross. He does stuff like that.
That's where I got inspired by it, funny enough. I just thought, what if I tried that in pencil crayon? By the way, controversial question. Is it crayon or crayon?
Crayon.
Yawn. Yawn.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's definitely crayon.
No. I argue with everyone about that one. I only say crayon.
Sketchbook says you have a good color technique.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, that's my little show and tell.
Cool.
Thanks for displaying that on your stream.
Excellent.
Yeah. So yeah, it is midnight. This is when we do end. We go about 2 hours. Sometimes we go over, but it's been good. I didn't get quite as much accomplished as I planned, but hey, it's been a great stream. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Okay, I guess first we'll do Todd. You want to promote anything?
No.
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 Metal? Metal,
you can go over to. Actually, I'm going to promote something different for a change. I resurrected one of my older channels. You can go to youtube.com/tmtv122, which is kind of like my sketch comedy channel that I did with a group of people back in the day. And I just put up a new video, what I learned during the 2020 lockdown. It's pretty fun, and I'm going to go back to doing that series on the side with other things.
Okay.
Cool.
Connor, you want to promote anything?
I mean, I just promote you. You got really good content and your channel for a change. I haven't really done this before, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to promote because you've already promoted it for me, but thanks.
Well, hey, I've done a little bit. You can just say, please go, everybody, just go subscribe to my channel. I've got a little bit. Get me up as high as you can.
Yeah, well, if they want to, they can. But I appreciate your initiative. And that's enough for me.
And then, John, you want to promote?
I do, Rick. Are you showing my screen? Because I have a picture of the cover of my comic book up there right now.
Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so this is my book called The Buckler. It's a fantastic tale about a villain who don't take no guff from nobody. And he likes to go around shoulder checking people and smacking people across the face. If you like that sort of thing, head on over to Indiegogo and type in The Buckler and back this campaign. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful 50-page graphic novel, and I can't wait for you guys to get it.
Awesome.
That was an amazing way to promote that.
No, thank you.
It was like a movie trailer, except shortened and good.
It's almost like I've been singing on a bunch of different streams for a whole month.
You got it down the muscle numbers now. Your tongue just spits it out on its own.
Yes. Well, yeah, as I said a few minutes ago, I'd like to thank everybody for coming on the stream tonight. It's been great having everybody here. It's been great having my cousin Connor here. It was a great surprise to see him in the chat. And I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for coming by and being with us and talking. It's been great. Sorry I didn't read everybody's comments. Things got a little bit busier than I'm used to. But hey, that's all right, and I guess we'll see you all tomorrow for high noon. So bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great night, everyone, or day, or whatever it is.